Hey guys, it is Electric Joe back here to bring you on another Gravity Falls video. I have journal number 3 now, as y'all saw if y'all are following my Gravity Falls meme account, Bill the Dorito and Dipper the Human. I'll put that in the description below. And yeah, I really love it, but there's the biggest question that I've had since the beginning, or since the show ended, that was unanswered and that I thought confirmed to season 3 was where was Ford in the portal. But this journal answered that and gave a very satisfying answer. However, there's still one big mystery remaining that no one really talks about that much. And I'm here to talk about it. And that is, what is the Axolotl? Now, the refugees is the first time the Axolotl is really brought up in journal number 3. Let's see. I might never see home again, but at least I could save the multiverse from his wrath and wreak vengeance for the life he stole from me. That's Bill. He was talking about Bill. The creatures cheered me, shouting, "Praise the Axolotl." I have no idea what that means, and waved goodbye as I left their asteroid and swarmed to the nearest wormhole, casting my fate to the wind to discover what the new world awaits me. Okay, so right off the bat, you kind of see the Axolotl as like some sort of religion, right? You know? Praise the Axolotl. And also, Bill kind of represents the Satan of Gravity Falls, you know? I think you know where I'm going with this. Is Axolotl the god in Gravity Falls? Now, people have been speculating that actually the Oracle is the god of Gravity Falls, because we actually learned a lot about the Oracle, and she seems to be the opposite of Bill. You know, she wasn't angry whenever she was talking about Bill. She was just kind of like upset, and she was just like kind of coming up with a plan, you know. And the very next dimension was a better world. Well, actually parallel Earth, then a better world, you know. Did the Oracle send Ford there? I don't think so, because the Axolotl from Dipper Mabel and the Curse of the Time Pirate's Treasure, we saw a bit of talking from the Axolotl in that book, but he's in between dimensions. So I don't think the Oracle can really control any dimensions. We don't really learn much about her power. She's all we know is that she's in dimension 42 and that she has been treating Stanford's wounds, and strangely she seemed to already know my name and what mission she was on, you know, whether she was secretaries, read my wanted poster. But she had some stunning insight about Bill. She said that if I truly wanted to face him again, I would have to protect my mind, and that she could help me by putting a metal plate in my head with difficult surgery. Maybe it was the thin mountaineer, but I agreed instantly. For a week I recovered. We had many long conversations about Bill. Apparently his thirst for power caused him to destroy his home dimension. She spoke of him without anger, but with calm, steely, clinical resolve to see his reign of terror end. Now, she looked deep into my eyes and said that I had the face of the man that would destroy Bill. Drinking constant sand, the same type that Time Baby himself consumes. She was gone and I was in another dimension entirely. It was time to continue my quest. I sometimes wonder where she is now and how she knew so much about me. So yeah, that's basically the summary of what the Oracle is. And yeah, there's a pretty strong argument there for the Oracle being the god of Gravity Falls, but this this is obviously the Axolotl right here. And if you decode this, it says the opposite of Bill. Now, both the Oracle and the Axolotl are right there. There's actually 2 axolotls. That's kind of weird. I wonder if axolotls are a common species. So what I'm thinking is that axolotl might be like angels and the Oracle might be God. I'm not really sure. The axolotl seems to be much more powerful than the Oracle. it can travel in between dimensions. It has infinite knowledge about Bill. I don't know. I mean, if the Oracle was God, she wouldn't have to give Stanford difficult surgery. She wouldn't have to. She wouldn't have to treat his wounds. They'd just be healed automatically. None of that would have had to happen. And then after 30 years of dimension hopping, I came upon a parallel Earth. This, I feel like he spent a lot of time here, and that's why there were so few pages before he got to a better world. So I don't know. I really don't know if it's the Axolotl or the Oracle, and I think that's the big unanswered question of Gravity Falls. Who is the opposite of Bill? If Bill's Satan, then who's God in Gravity Falls? And I think it's either Axolotl or Oracle. There seems to be a lot of Axolotls, like I said, and there's one Oracle, and she has a bunch of eyes. This was kind of the big finale, Bill has one eye. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? Yeah, 8 eyes. Wow. Or 7. Is that 7? I feel really stupid, right? Yeah, that's 7. Okay. She has... Wait. She has 7 eyes. Oh my gosh. 7 is like a big Bible number. It's like Bill has one eye, and he's associated with the 6-fingered hand a lot, and journal number 3, 666. That's obvious. But she has 7 eyes, so maybe that means that she, like, I don't know. She definitely has to do with righteousness. There's no doubt about that. She might resemble righteousness, but maybe Axolotl represents power. Maybe it's like a Percy Jackson sort of situation where there are gods of different things, and Bill is kind of like the god of chaos. Axolotl is the god of power, and she's the god of righteousness. That would make a lot of sense. That's kind of my theory, but we haven't learned much about it yet. I do think we will in the comic. So I will definitely make a part 2 to this whenever the comic comes out, and maybe there'll be some secrets on the Blu-ray. This is the only code I've really decoded, just because I'm really interested in the Axolotl, because I've always thought that it was some sort of being of this greater power than Bill, but uses its power for righteousness. That's basically what I thought the Axolotl was. But I'm starting to think that the Oracle might be even higher than the Axolotl, and they might be working together, and maybe that's the way they can truly defeat Bill, through the power of the Axolotl or the Oracle. Either one. I don't know yet. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Hope you guys enjoyed this theory, and yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed, and tell me what you guys think. Do you think it's the Axolotl that is the god? Do you think it's the Oracle, or do you think that that's a Percy Jackson sort of situation where gods are separated into different types of gods? The god of chaos, the god of power, and the god of righteousness. That's what I'm thinking. I don't have any proof of that. And she could be the god of many eyes. He could be the god of whales, and Bill could be the god of Doritos. I don't know. But yeah, just oh man, I'm done with this video. This is a stupid idea.